Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with my good friend Dion Curry.
What's up, y'all?
And I'm here with white boy Chris in there looking like he on the way to court.
I know. Look like I'm your therapist.
You don't look like my therapist. You like you going to child support court to tell a motherfucking lie. With that said, stay tuned to see why Chris is in his Negro outfits. Well, I'm gonna start by saying, thank God they finally gonna lock Collie Russ up for lying.
You got the video. We can't bully her this week. We got the video taken down on YouTube because of bullying her. Apparently,
I was not bullying her. I just think if you say her name, her family finds it and then report your video.
Yeah.
It wasn't bullying. She need to be. She know what she did.
Yeah. Sometimes bullying is okay.
Yeah, I would agree.
It wasn't bullying. She started it.
Well, the bullying charge could come from the introduction and you bullying Dion every week.
Yeah. Making up false accusations about stuff going in my butt.
You sound like far as stuff going in the butt. So I start a new project tomorrow, y'all. I can't really talk about it, but shit, I will say it's called TV, and y'all might like this project. It's me totally in a different genre. Is that the right word? Arena?
No. Arena works.
Transgenre, I think, is what you're looking for.
Transgenre?
Yeah.
No.
Don't listen to me. Genre.
New Sean genre.
You an asshole, Chris. You about to get the community after me. I'm talking about transgender. Let me watch what the fuck I say. I don't want my daughter friends after me. But we got a new project going, so I'm sorry. I'm a little sleepy.
Did you see? I'm sorry. Did you see that video? That girl said she a virgin, but she have sex. She called herself a trans virgin.
Oh, so everybody trans something else. Well, I guess I'm trans skinny. I'm trans skinny, y'all.
Did you see that there was an article out this week? We are finally, I am finally part of a victim group. The fatter you are at work, the less your career does. So people who are fat are oppressed in the workplace because of their appearance.
Nigga, what?
I'm just saying, everybody's got something going now where you should feel sorry for them.
Nigga, Fat Albert had his own show. I ain't trying to shit.
Nigga, Nell Carter had her own show. Miss Pat got her own show. Who the fuck said that fat people don't get treated right? What?
Jonah Hill was doing great.
The King of Queens is fat.
Start on the next head. I'm doing a podcast, then I get it.
Jonah Hill was doing great the last month.
Ask your daddy for some scissors.
There's a bunch of fat niggas working.
A bunch of fat niggas out here. And people like fat bitches because they vagina warmer.
That's not true.
Not my experience, no.
Oh, Chris, you know your booty hole extra warm.
This was from all the hot wings I ate.
So your asshole got a fever, Chris?
Why do everybody need a reason for somebody to feel sorry for them? What the fuck? This world have turned into such a pussy wuss. It is fucking ridiculous. I'm so sick of this goddamn world. Now, don't get me wrong, God, I ain't ready to die. But everybody's such a pussy. People, I got to tell this story on the podcast because I started telling it on the problem with this world and us as human beings is we don't know how to fucking respect each other anymore. We don't know how to be nice. We don't speak. We look the other way, and there's nothing wrong with minding your business. And I give you an example. So I don't know. I told y'all about the gutters I was getting put up, right?
I don't think so.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so I told you a while back that this guy came to my house and had a Make America Great hat on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
No, he had the best price. So I ended up, I never told the man who I was because it wasn't important. As long as I could pay for the service that he would provide. So he had the best price and I had seen his work. Make a long story short, he shows back up at my house when he get the job with the fucking Make America Great hat on, which I didn't give a fuck, y'all. You know I don't give a fuck. He bought that hat. So he do the work and the man come to me. He said, I usually don't do this, but I'm kind of in a bind. He said, I'm gonna need at least $3,000 down so I can get the material. And I'm like, nigga, please, you saying this shit because you think these niggas ain't got no money or whatever. You can't think I ain't got no money because you see the fucking house. I guess I felt like the man didn't really trust me. So I wrote him the check with my production, one of my production company checks, and I wrote him the check, and I said, oh, sure, fine, no problem. I call him cross-eyed Phil. No problem, cross-eyed Phil. And so
You call that to his face?
no.
Just
Oh,
Phil.
okay.
I said it cross-eyed in my mind, and I say Phil. And so, well, Phil went out and Googled me after I gave him my check, right? Because he was like, production company. He's like, who the fuck is this? And he figured out who I was. So he tell my husband, why she didn't tell me who she was? For what, Phil? You wasn't gonna take your head off. You wasn't gonna fucking you wasn't gonna give me no discount. But I say that to say this. I didn't give a fuck about his hat. Cause when I was rocking Obama gear, we was getting looked at the same way. And whenever you do something somebody don't like, they're always gonna look at you the certain fucking way. Yes, the people who did not like Obama felt the same way we felt about Trump. They thought he was illegal. They thought, I'm just saying, we got looked at the same way.
It's not the same. One is actual, one is not actual. Trump's been indicted 74, or he's got 74 felony counts.
I'm not talking about his indictment. I'm talking about what the people who support him believe.
Yeah, it's like
I'm saying,
in group. You're in the out group.
But you have to put that into context. If you believe something that's not true, you're just as bad as the person who's not doing it.
All I'm saying is when I was wearing my Obama stuff and I supported Obama, the same way with the Falcon, people look at me and shit on me and say, oh, what the fuck? They didn't believe
the Falcons
what I was
do
wearing.
suck. Yeah.
But to you, but not to me. So, I was really nice to the guy. And I say that to say this. I didn't give a fuck about his hat. I gave a fuck about the service he provided. The man said yes, ma'am, to me a million fucking times. So I can tell he was raised half decent. Nobody ever straightened up his eyes, and he wore a Trump hat. Was he a bad person? No. Did I talk to him about it? No. Did he do a good service? Yes. Was he mannerable and nice? Yes. Was he respectful? Yes. Did I tip him? Yes. So you don't always have to believe in the same thing the other person believes in for you to respect them. I do not hate a Trump supporter. Because I don't want anybody, me hating on Trump is like you hating on my Falcons. I'm not gonna have it. So I see why those people storm the White House.
Not the fucking same.
Wait, what?
Nigga. You so full of shit.
I didn't know you endorsed January 6th. This is big news.
Fucking
shit, are we gonna have Roseanne on next week?
I'm not even
tell you
gonna
something. That anger in their heart is the anger I had when we lost that Super Bowl. So I felt for them people. All I can say is I've been there. That's all I can say. I've been there. I'm just saying, and people's like, you actually let him do that? I didn't give a fuck. The man did a great job. My gutters are beautiful. This world is so crazy. We lost respect for each other. We stopped caring about each other. Long time ago, your neighbor across the street would fucking help you. And, and nobody would ever know that your neighbor is helping you. Like I tell you today. So Ashley called me with a single mom problem. And she was like, I want to know what you help her. I said, is she on dope? She said, no. I said, tell me a little bit about it. I ended up doing all of this stuff for this lady. Nikhil said, well, why don't you film it and put it on your Instagram? So I said, Nikhil, if you was in need, what you want somebody with a camera in you and your kid's face saying, look what we doing for them. I said, I don't do shit for click. I do shit for the love. I do shit because I care. I do shit because I want to put a smile on them kids' faces. I said, so think about it, Nikhil. What you want somebody to tell him when you in need? He was like, you right. I said, see, when you hungry, you say dumb shit.
When you're in need of a hot dog.
That nigga be hungry all the time.
He texted me the most cryptic picture, called me 3 times in a row, said, call me back, it's urgent. I call him back, he doesn't pick up, calls me 28 hours later. Why you didn't call me back? It was the most confusing exchange I've ever had with him. Is he okay?
No, he's not. He's stupid. Can I thank Orlando for showing up and showing the fuck out with 5 sold out shows?
And more videos and photos in the Facebook group, in the Crack Baby group on Facebook than I've ever seen for a show.
Really?
Lots of people. Yeah, you were there last night, I guess, and they were like, oh, it's my birthday, and she signed this and she signed that.
And my gallstones was acting up. I'm gonna get them taken out this month. And my stomach was hurting so bad. I had to drag myself to that lobby and take pictures. But I was like, you know what? They came out here to see me. So I'm so appreciative of any and everything that my fans do for me. And I was standing there taking pictures with my drawers off, because I couldn't have anything touching my navel. Because it feel like
it shouldn't be that high anyway.
Nigga,
Come on.
I wear lug huggers, okay? That nigga say my drawers should be that high. Go fuck yourself, Dion. That shit come up to my titties, okay?
I never thought about it, but you're right. Your pants do go up really high. What is up with that?
My panties go all the way over my stomach, because I don't like my stomach to be cold, and I'm fat. So sometimes when I don't have no bra, I do tuck my titties in my underwear.
You got your bra tucked into your panties.
I don't have on no bra. When I don't have no bra, my titties will reach my drawers.
It's because they're too high. Your titties don't sag that bad.
No, I actually have a nice set of titties. They still got a little jewel to them. They don't just hang.
A little what?
A jewel.
Jew?
Jewel.
What is that?
A little perkiness. Jewel.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. They got some lift still. Some roundness.
Yeah.
It's because you keep your underwear snatched so tight.
Stay high.
Up.
Hold on 1 second. Say hi. Y'all can go. They can go into the kitchen. If y'all eating, y'all done eating, just have a seat in the living room. Some jewel.
I've never heard that before.
If my boobs are perky, even when I take off a bra, they're not like, you know how some women take their titties out and their titties look like it died and have no elasticity in it.
Yeah.
I got a niece that titties was so little, she didn't have no titties. God just gave her 2 nipples. And I said, you should really fix that.
Crack Baby once said she had a little scoop full of titties, and I have never forgotten that. It was so funny.
My niece got a big ass areola about that big. I mean, big ass nipple about that big. Her nipple was so big that the baby couldn't suck it when he was born.
Oh my God.
It was like a nut sack.
She didn't swell when she got pregnant.
No, when she got pregnant, she got some titties. And as soon as she had that baby, the motherfucker draw all the way back up like they had been in some raisin in the sun.
It's a great play, by the way.
Them titties were no great play. They was called Playback to their original selves. Them motherfucker went in reverse. What else is going on in the news? School getting ready to start back. Thank you, God. I'm so fucking I'm so fucking glad school is starting back.
Yeah, it's not even August yet. A lot of people are complaining about how school, back in our day, it started in September. But how do you feel about it starting so early?
I feel it should have started in June.
Fucking ended in May.
He's looking.
All they did. What's wrong? The barber here. Oh, is it fresh?
Yeah, fresh at the grill.
What's wrong?
Man,
Was that an IKEA?
You can have a seat on the sofa, baby. You know that's not kid with his ugly leg.
He wide enough to be his own green screen in that shirt.
Why do you have a green screen behind you, Miss Pat?
He said you wide enough to be a green screen. That fucked up. That fucked up, but you're right. Look at it.
Ridiculous, man.
He's lazy. He's disgusting as hell.
You got that shirt at the Big and Big.
So you got your shirt at the Big and Big.
Oh my God store.
Oh my God. This nigga.
Nigga shop at Forever 300.
You shop at Forever 300.
They don't sell shoes and pairs. It's just ones. You have to buy them separately.
Nigga, he's killing you. Forever 300. He said, your grown ass be sweating out the middle of your booty hole. You got a panty line back there.
so all his clothes is great value.
A food store.
He said,
What?
he said, all your clothes is from the dog house. You wear dog clothes.
Nah, you said that, nigga. I can hear him.
Don't give him choke affirmative action.
Where my drink at?
Yes. Right, what I drink it?
What you eating?
Nasty ass shit. Wait a minute, where
Did you
y'all go to?
Did you see that?
Hold on, let's take a break and then we'll get her computer fixed. We'll be right back.
This summer, you can have it all. Reclaim your free time and eat delicious food with HelloFresh. They're America's #1 meal kit that deliver farm-fresh, pre-portioned vegetables and seasoned recipes straight to your door. So you can go ahead and skip that boring trip to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh for easy, fun, and affordable cooking. They're America's #1 meal kit that deliver farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasoned recipe straight to your door. If you're counting calories, HelloFresh Calorie Smart meals are perfect for you. If you're looking to up your protein intake, try their Protein Smart lunch and dinner portions. HelloFresh even offers fast and fresh recipes for meals that can be made in just 15 minutes or less. Choose from 40 recipes every single week. With HelloFresh, there's always something new to love. All you got to do is go to HelloFresh.com/PatDown50 and use code PatDown50 for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/PatDown50 and use my promo code PatDown50 to get 50% off and free shipping. Try HelloFresh today, America's #1 meal kit.
Did you see y'all getting a 2-story ChickfilA in Atlanta?
Nigga, no.
Yeah, let me pull it up. It's nice.
What's a straw? What are you telling her? Come on, go have a seat.
Like drive through, it's a 4-lane drive through, it looks like.
Yeah, I really love that
Where?
regular ass chicken.
Where?
Let's see.
They got macaroni cheese and everything down here.
Oh,
Okra, fried
macaroni
okra.
and cheese is so good. It doesn't say where they're gonna put it.
It just said Metro Atlanta up at the top.
Yeah, I guess they closed the first one down in the mall because people don't eat at the mall anymore.
No, it's not that. It's green, bro. It's niggas. They probably was stealing the chicken. I don't know. That was
Ain't
horrible there.
Ain't nothing left in malls but victims. You go get shot at the mall if you want to.
That's pretty much true. That's pretty much true.
Last time you guys went to the mall and bought something.
To be honest with you, I do everything online.
Yeah, I think it's been 5 years, maybe.
I like to go in the side stores.
I went to the mall probably 4 or 5 years ago to pick up a phone for Russell Peters.
Pick up a what?
He had bought a new phone, and the closest iPhone store was in Indy, and he was in St. Louis, and I shipped it to him.
That's
This was
weird.
like 4 or 5 years ago.
I guess I did go to the mall yesterday, but it was outside the mall. It was to get my brand new Brooks. Nice pair of new shoes. I'll show them to you tomorrow, Miss Pat. You compliment me.
These Brooks were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. They go and bought some bowling shoes.
Fuck you.
He got the 710
So you bought
splits
some
on sale.
bowling
Oh shit.
Look at the back of them.
You rocking the
Sound like
spare
them shoes they used to
10s.
pop up.
I got the new spare 10s, y'all.
Chris, I need you to stop buying New Balance. I mean, buy that shit. Buy New Balance.
I used to, but Brooks has I have wide feet.
You a daddy now, Chris. You got to rock the New Balances. You a white dad. Get your shit together.
I used to wear the Nike Air Monarchs.
Why your baby always looking mean? He don't look like he like you.
He does look like a little shit. He's always concerned or grumpy. Check out my Instagram. You can see the pictures. He constantly has that.
I don't think he like you.
He tolerates me. He will let me hold him for 10 minutes and then he wants to go back to Reagan.
Well,
Probably need to
Chris, you gotta
shave
put
your
chin
beard.
in his mouth.
You scaring him.
That could be. He likes to put his mouth on it and feel it because he can't figure out what it is. It's very cute. But yeah, he pretty much can't be away from her for more than 10 minutes without throwing a fit. So the other day he was throwing a fit. He was just sitting in the bed. And so I picked him up and he went, like he does when Reagan picks us up. He opens his eyes and he goes, you. Started throwing a fit because it was me that picked him up and not her. It's funny. He's such a little grump.
You know, he can't see color.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He ain't got no color, so all he sees is your hair on your face.
Isn't that the way Martin Luther King wanted it? Okay.
I had a dream Spangles baby will grow up to hate his guts.
That's about right.
He's very good baby though. He really just sleeps and he's, pretty chill through the day. We don't have a colicky baby. He'd probably sleep through the night if Reagan would let him. So
What?
yeah. It's this kind of like the boring stage where they don't do much. No personality.
Do y'all don't watch Tubi?
Not on purpose.
Do I watch what?
Tubi.
No, I don't.
Tubi. Oh my God. It's some of the worst and some of the good movies. It is the fucking worst. They had this man in there watching his whole ass just now.
Was it just an ass on the screen or what?
Don't ask me.
Did y'all see that?
No.
Go ahead, Pat. I said, did y'all see that video in the pat down where the Korean lady fed her parents soul food for the first time?
Ah,
That shit was so cute.
we should do that to all Korean people before we shop at their stores so they'll trust us more. That's a good idea.
I don't shop at Korean stores. I don't
Yeah,
give
it's
a
hard
fuck
to
if they
find one
trust
in
us or not.
Indianapolis.
You don't go to beauty supply stores?
No, I don't buy weed.
Mm. Well, we should do all of them like that. Feed them, and so they can trust us. Because I've never eaten their food and felt like that.
Felt like what? Happy?
Yeah.
Distrustful.
You don't like Korean food? You never had Korean barbecue?
I don't like it. I don't eat Chinese food. I don't eat Korean food. Ever since I saw that man on Facebook who picked up that deer, and that lady called the fucking health department on there, and they walked in there, he was chopping that motherfucking deer up, and he tried to say it was for them. I was like, nigga, no.
What's wrong with venison?
That wasn't no motherfucking venison when he done been out there 2 days. It ain't no venison when a tractor trailer took his head off.
Oh no, it was roadkill. Gross.
It was roast deer. There ain't no motherfucking venison right there. That was a victim they was about to eat.
We've got a Korean neighbor. She's Miss Kim. She's probably mid-70s. And she found out that we had the baby. So she brought us some food. And she didn't explain what it was, but it was like wrapped in rice something so you could kind of see through. She's like, just microwave it. It'll be fine. It's like, okay. It ended up being very tasty. But yeah, she always brings us like this stuff that you don't know what it is. You can't read the label. You're not sure if you're gonna like it, but it always ends up being pretty good. It's like just trust. And then she had never had a real tomato, so I grow tomatoes in the backyard. She's like, this is the best. She grew up in Seoul, so she had never had like an actual real tomato in her life. So I planted her a garden this year. She's got like tomatoes.
That lady had a motherfucking real tomato. She been over here how many years, nigga? We ain't
No, if you go buy a tomato at the grocery store, it doesn't taste anything like a homegrown garden.
You got see. I'm thinking the bitch ain't never had a tomato. I'm like, she ain't never had Burger King.
She's had a tomato, but she's like, I've never had a tomato.
She ain't had no homegrown white boy Chris tomato. Say that shit. Cause I'm like, how the fuck she not had a goddamn tomato? The fuck is going on here?
Those tomatoes at the grocery store are gross.
Koreans don't like ketchup.
Yeah,
I'm getting ready to do meal garden. Well, my husband's gonna do one once we move in.
What you plan?
We're gonna make us a garden. I would love to plant tomatoes because I love to eat them. Okra. I love fucking okra. I want to plant me a couple watermelons.
Yeah.
They good like when they in
season.
These motherfuckers. Yeah, I want some watermelons.
I grow
watermelons.
I grew watermelons last year, and they're really fucking hard to grow.
What did you say?
Watermelons.
Okay. There must be a lag or something.
Watermelons?
Watermelons is what
watermelons. What you call them? Watermelon, right? Watermelons.
Good catch, Dion. Watermelon.
Watermelon. What you call it?
Watermelon.
Watermelons.
I'm saying
like no, you're saying watermelons or whatever. Watermelons.
Fuck y'all. Watermelons where I come from.
They take
first, second, and third place.
Over you, and the problem is squirrels eat them. So like I grew 3 watermelon plants last year, and I didn't get a single watermelon because they ate all the squirrels are eating all my strawberries this year too. Deer are gonna come and obliterate your garden, but you should grow. Well, you don't cook, but you should grow herbs for the people in your house that cook.
No, I'm gonna have a fence around mine.
That's a good idea.
It's gonna shock the shit out of them.
Those dumb dogs are gonna run right into it. I know.
Nah, because they're gonna have on a collar to keep them away from it. These dogs are and now both of the brothers are in heat, so they trying to fuck their sister. So
male dogs don't go in heat.
You guys see about that manatee that died because he fucked his brother to death?
Who?
What?
I swear to God.
What happened?
This manatee, he's a 38-year-old manatee, died because he fucked his brother to death.
What's a manatee?
So it's like that, like the big sea cow looking thing. So they're like real big and gray, like that.
The dog?
They're not dogs, they're like
You
big
talking about that thing right there?
right there.
Mhm.
That's a manatee. And he had high intensity sex with his brother, and his brother ripped his anus 14 inches wide and then centimeters wide, and then it killed him. The months-long
What?
heightened sexual activity between two brothers, the only manatees in the aquarium, was the first time the pair had been observed initiating and mutually seeking interactions from each other. Well, that's the problem right there. That girl's trying to kiss him. He gets all horny, and then he goes and fucks his brother.
I didn't
Wait
think
a
we'd ever
minute.
cover sea cow rape on this
wait
podcast.
Get in my motherfucking house. Shut my goddamn door. You mean to tell me that the aquarium have a LBGT TV community too?
Incestuous too, yeah.
LGB
So what
manatee
are their
community.
They got him them days and hers too?
I guess, like,
So why didn't they stop the two brothers from fucking? And why didn't they get them no girl manatee?
that's kind of what I was thinking. If it was going on for months, you didn't like.
Nigga, is you hopping in the water to stop one manatee from fucking another? I don't think
That's a good
so.
point. You ever try to get him to dog?
So how do they know? So now they got just one manatee. One manatee.
Yeah.
The big dick manatee is alive.
Yes.
The look on your face is so disgusting.
And they move slow too. It would be like Nikea having sex with himself.
Ah. So you couldn't stop these two motherfucking manatees from fucking and go get a girl manatee so you can have more manatees.
I mean, I don't know that there's manatees at Petco. So it's probably hard to get a manatee because I think they're almost extinct.
They're endangered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They're
just
endangered
let one
because of the
fuck
anal
over
rape.
there.
They quit
So
going
where
after
they
the
get 'em
butthole.
from?
I don't know where they got them from.
Where was it? Where did this take place? Did it say?
Somewhere where motherfucker like to see two brothers fuck each other there.
It was Florida. Moat.
Told you. I told you.
Well, that's where
told you.
manatees live, is Florida. It's the only place they're found.
Hugh the manatee. Rest in peace.
I think they have some in the Gulf, though. They might have some in the Gulf.
Oh, I don't
But
think
mostly in
seals
Florida.
that be sitting on the side of the ocean chilling and shit.
What?
No. They
Did
look
you-
like seals to me.
Did you see the guy who spent 14 grand to turn himself into a border collie?
Oh my God, that nigga.
I
How did
almost
he
called
do
the
that?
police.
I saw that dumbass order for fault.
Like $14,000 costume, and then he goes out to see other dogs for the first time, goes on a little walkie.
It's fucking ridiculous. 14,000.
Ooh, with that said, let me get ready. I gotta go do the radio in the morning, a whole bunch of other shit. Make sure y'all, I'm gonna be down for 2 weeks because I'm shooting something. After that, I will be where? Where am I gonna be at, Chris?
Pulling it up right now. You are going to be.
But before I say that, make sure you go and thank y'all so much for giving to the Patreon. That's how I pay Chris and Dion. Make sure y'all go and get your $5 tickets for the pat down for your opportunity to get paid back and come to the party for free and everything. So make sure you go to misspatcompany.com, click on the link, and get your tickets for the giveaway. They're only $5. Come on, y'all. Come on, let's make each other happy. Make sure you get your tickets for the party because it's not that many left. And I will be down for 2 weeks. August 18th through the 19th, I will be at the Blue Room Comedy Club. August 25th through the 26th, I will be in Milwaukee at Milwaukee Improv. September 1 and 3, Stand Up Live Phoenix. Oh, that's my favorite place. It's hot as fuck too. And then after that, my theater tour will start. Your girl done made it. First stop will be Louisville, Kentucky. Almost sold out. What is this? Clues Memorial Hall?
Mhm.
September the 9th, almost sold out. California is after that. 3 venues that's already sold out, y'all. So y'all make sure you get your tickets so your girl done made it to it. MissPatCompany.com. All you need to know.